Yes, the show does go on after some considerable cobbling this week, given some of my time was gladly taken up with meeting members. Right, we are what have I cobbled together this week? Well, we'll see. Will it be as good as last week? Again, we'll see. Now, some people have had issues with Spreaker recently. Yet another update. That seems to go worse. That causes more confusion than improvements. I had an episode of that this week myself. My GPS had to be updated to accommodate various travels of recently, and it broke it. And they said, yours is an older model, so please buy a new one. That's how it works. Nice scam if you can keep it going. But some have complained that they have to listen to the whole show in one piece and not in sections like previously. Well, you can still do that on the Spreaker and skip the music by clicking on the show date, and it will bring up a yellow circle with a white arrow. But don't click on that. Click on the words to the right of it, and it brings up the sliding time-based show bar, which you can go backwards and forwards with. And you can start listening at any time, and so that hope that solves that issue. Now, some people have asked, where is our YouTube channel? Well, it's still there, but we are no longer posting shows there now due to YouTube fascism. But all the links to the shows and all the archives of every show is now on our website, thi-show.com. The communal gatherings are now beginning to take shape, and that is your opportunity to be a part of the change. And to join that, go to thinkdifferent.thepeoplesclub.org. It is a one-off payment of $2 to join that. Some have decided to take that to the limit and paid 2, 3 and 4 times, which all went to the TPC anyway, but you only have to make one payment to join the communal gatherings. Now, a member sent me a request this week for some feedback, and it was yet again another of these legal ease claims. And there's been several of these throughout the alt media, and the latest is the Universal Trust Law. And as with all of those promises in the past, the dates came and the dates went, and not one bore fruit for we the people. People being arrested, the blah blah funds is coming out, the birth certificates, GCR, RV, collateral accounts, Magna Carta, the Vatican rendered obsolete, or is it obsolete? UN obsolete also, and even the trust funds has yet to pay out as stated. And it all may well apply and be real. But until all the people come together under one roof, which is what the TPC is designed for, all will be pissing in the wind. This is why more people need to come together and join the law communal gathering and create or revert back to the original non-commerce law and then target actionable events and incidences. We're not going to do that separated. And we'll have further evidence of that later. Well, I had another busy meet and greet meetings this week with THI members. This weekend, I met Holly, Todd and Paula arrived in town or close to me. And I took Holly out to see the village community on Friday and again on Saturday with Todd and Paula. And they all loved it, Holly in particular. And she and her husband are considering making moves there as well now. Now, I'm still in the process of acquiring the first house there that will house at least 2, maybe 3 THI members. And so a THI congregation is beginning to unfold. Now, there are 6 lots available on the one road currently, but there's many, many more also. Some are better than others. And contacting with builders about the availability of at least 12 to 15 other lots that are empty for further buying options on the land this week as well. And one of the things I found out is there's only a few lots that doesn't require a slab. So this is in addition to the housing and moving Zoom we had the other week. And some of them, a lot of them are going to require a slab, which is about $7,000 or $8,000 depending on the size. But also, if you go with a new home as described on the Zoom, they are around $98,000 with tax, as the repo ones, which are not available currently, compared to the new ones, there is a $7,000 tax on them, which is, of course, recoverable at the end of the year, or some of it anyway. And these homes are built to a higher spec than most single-family homes, and the installation and the foundation of the pillars is included in the price. What else have I found out? I've got numbers for the concrete, the gas hookup. We were told about the gas is a lot cheaper than the propane. And so I'm building quite a picture now for those homes. But it was great to see Holly and Jeff again. And it is like we have always known each other. But meeting Todd and Paula for the first time, like all Texas people last week, it was just as smooth, loving, endearing and engaging as well. Now, I spent more time with Todd and Paula, and I think I did about 5 shows worth of answering questions and explaining things a bit more over the weekend. But it was great fun and just as comfortable in their company as well. So with more arriving from California and Texas in the next few days, more busy times ahead for me. But as more and more of us meet and greet, not just me, but each other, we will all find a commonality amongst us all, and it's something that we should treasure and protect. We are all we have for now. But I learned something else this week from members. And so learning is not a one-way street. The art of receiving is as important as the art of giving. And some extraordinary interactions this week with several members has opened that door for me, that life can't always be one way. It is the dance, and we have many dominants in giving in this group, which is pleasing to see, but like the takers, we must also have balance as well. Now, a couple of questions came in this week from one of the members, or one or more of the members. And the 2 questions are, why are we buying property connected to the state, which involves mortgages? And I'm aware a Lloydal title requires full payment upon purchasing, probably in gold or silver. Is this the reason for submitting to mortgages? And 2 very valid questions. But the issue behind it all is, until the people come together and fund their own homes and projects, we have to work around and with their system until we develop our own. And the key is, if just 10% of Americans, just 10%, put $1 a month in, we would have $33 million each month to work with. Now, to date, only around 130 to 160 generous people put funds into the TPC. There's the difference, and there's the answer. We'll be back shortly.